An unexpected late-night announcement from President Trump threatening to stall financial assistance for millions of Americans as the coronavirus pandemic devastates the nation. Trump posting this video to Twitter Tuesday calling for changes to the $900 billion coronavirus relief bill passed by Congress after months of gridlock in negotiations.
I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation.
The president's disruption after staying on the sidelines of stimulus negotiations. And sources tell CNN Trump's efforts will not prompt lawmakers to renegotiate a bill.
Over 6 months ago, Democrats placed on the table a $3 trillion package that would have saved lives, would have provided a stopgap to food insecurity, stopped people from being evicted, and the president was MIA. He was nowhere to be found.
His proposal of $2,000 stimulus checks receiving a rare endorsement from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, tweeting, "At last, the president has agreed to $2,000. Democrats are ready to bring this to the floor this week by unanimous consent. Let's do it."
I don't know what this last-minute gambit is all about, but look, if he's serious, if he's going to put pressure on McConnell and Senate Republicans to go along with him, I'm all for it.
Trump's announcement after issuing a wave of controversial pardons and commutations. Among them, past associates and allies, like former Trump campaign aide George Papadopoulos and Dutch lawyer Alex van der Zwaan. Both pleaded guilty for lying to the FBI during their investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. Also on the list, former Republican Congressman Chris Collins and Duncan Hunter, some of the first members of Congress to endorse President Trump's 2016 campaign. Collins started a federal prison sentence in October after pleading guilty to charges related to insider trading. Hunter was sentenced to 11 months in prison earlier this year for misusing $200,000 in campaign funds. He will now serve no time. Others issued pardons include 4 Blackwater security guards convicted for their role in the massacre of Iraqi civilians in 2007. The president's move outraging some Capitol Hill Democrats.
And the whole idea of a pardon is that we can inject some mercy into justice. And instead of elevating mercy and making us better people, he has pardoned a bunch of murderers and grifters and liars, most of whom have nothing in common other than the fact that they somehow expressed their loyalty to Donald Trump.